Don't say we're live. Just
Okay,
don't
so
say it.
open up with we're live. That's annoying as shit.
We're broadcasting.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Mercolium, and you have stumbled upon the Devil's Advocates. It's a nice little game show where it's a satirical debate. You get put on a side, you get chosen a topic, and we're going to have fun. Today, I have with me Thorne. Thorne, how are you doing today?
I'm doing lovely. It's a beautiful day.
You're doing lovely, and you are one of the three lovely ladies. This is the most estrogen we've had on the stream so far. Moving down the list, we're going to continue with the ladies. Vamp Candy. Vamp Candy, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Welcome to the show. I hope you have fun.
So do I.
Again, we have the currently reigning bitch queen with two contenders up. The Red and Only. How are you, Red?
Good. I'm a little tired, so it might be easier to take down, but I feel fairly threatened. I was shaking in my booties.
Oh, that's good. Good to know. Joining us once again, we have the Irate Prostate. Irate, how are you doing today?
I'm groovy, dude. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Just trying to make sure I've got everything going on here. Frog, I had something else. Give me two ticks. I know I'm kind of stumbling through this today. Sorry, it's been a long day for me. And joining us, we also have Benny Hanna. Benny Hanna, how are you?
Benny Hanna.
Benny Boo.
Hanna.
And he missed his upgrade. So, moving on.
Hey, Benny Hanna, wake the fuck up.
Benny.
Nope, he's gone. All right, well, he's gonna get put on the side. So we're gonna give his time to our guest, Tanuki. Tanuki, how are you?
I'm fantastic, as always. Just slightly upset I can't drink. It's a big little teardrop in my eye, single tear rolling down my cheek. Heart's a little bit broken, shattering off into the wind. It's a sad day, but good because you get to meet new peoples.
Any reason you
I'll
can't
drink for you.
I have work.
Oh, well.
I'm
Perfect.
a hardworking motherfucker.
I'll
I
tumble
gotta pay
for
the
you.
bills. I gotta pay these motherfuckers out here, so they keep doing this shit. That's what I do.
Bitch, pay me.
All right.
Bitch, please.
Hey, hold on. Slow it down because we're about to get into the real shit where you're going to want to use all that. So don't waste your ammunition yet.
Oh, no, I got a lot of it.
Don't shoot the wide.
Oh, you're adorable.
She does not shoot blanks.
All right. So I'm going to go over the topics real quick. I'm going to give you the titles. We have a new breed, the candidate, the couch, an eye for a brown eye, and hashtag truth.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was half asleep when I wrote those titles, by the way.
I was gonna say, I thought you were supposed to do the serious titles and I had the mocking titles.
I
No,
like
fucked
that.
it up, Merc.
I couldn't help it. An eye for brown eye.
Yeah, that shit's gold.
All right, so we are going to create some sides here. And first up on the chopping block, we have got... okay. Irate Prostate. Which side would you like to be on, pro or con?
Oh, man. Con.
And go. I'm moving the whole board here. I clicked the wrong one.
Where's
All right.
where's the wheel, man?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to show that to you guys. All right. So, Mr. Irate Prostate is on the con side. And opposing the prostate, the finger to him, is Mr. Tanuki.
Oh.
Is that the right one? Yes,
Yeah.
that's the right one.
I'm feeling
Trying to remember.
pressure.
No pressure.
Motherfucker, if you forget me one more damn time, I will reach through this computer and make you remember.
Okay, so yours is the one with the alcohol that can't drink. Got it.
Exactly.
All right, joining the prostate to be a pain in the ass today is going to be the Vamp Candy.
All right.
Welcome, Vamp.
Vamp is on the con side, so we're going to put you over there.
I'm salty, so this will work.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Pro side. Oh. You got the red and only going pro today for a little bit. Last two.
Professional asshole.
Benihana, are you awake? Benihana. Benihana.
Benny.
God damn it, Benny.
God damn it, Benny.
Okay, all right, we got to do this alone.
Him on Twitter.
We can win without him. Fuck it.
So that means we've got Tanuki Red and Thorne on pro side.
I believe
And-
Benny may have connection issues.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll pull him out.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
there he is.
Benny, are you actually there?
Say words,
Okay,
Benny.
does it work now?
There we go.
Yes.
It
Did
works.
Skynet kick you, Benny?
Okay, something wrong. Something
Did
was wrong
Skynet
with
kick
my
you?
mic.
All right, well, you're back now.
Up again a little bit.
All right, moving on. And we're going to go to the board. The couch is our first topic for the day. And let's let pro side go first. It's going to take me just a second to set everything up. The couch.
Need some Jeopardy music in here. Live in the mood.
This one I forgot to add the animation for.
Well,
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, give the man a break. He's been up for 20 hours.
I want to see.
No excuses.
no excuses, no forgiveness.
You've been given no pass, honey. I'm sorry. The tribe is
Pat
spoken.
Sajak wouldn't stand for this shit.
Well, Pat Sajak didn't have to do all this crap on his own on the back end, did he?
You
I
don't
guess
know
it
that.
looks kind of blurry.
He had to
Your
host
OBS
a
is
show
fucking
and
up
grope
here.
Vanna White.
I could group Vanna
Right?
White and host a show. That's not the problem. I don't see Pat Sajak putting the letters up on the board, did he? No, he did not. All right, moving on to the couch. Pro side, you're going to get to go first on this. Make sure, I hope this went right. All right. Would Harvey Weinstein been able to avoid the controversy by using a camera and claiming he was shooting a porn? Pro side. This is.
I don't know
to
the
you.
pro side on this one this time. I'm gonna let these guys go first. They've probably got much more intelligent things to say about it than I do.
About the Harvey Weinstein. So what am I? Am I for this?
You are for that he could have gotten away with it had he used a camera and claimed it was porn.
Hey, Mark, present the question again, because all we're seeing is the chat in the middle of the screen.
Ah, crap. Give me half tick.
You and these ticks.
You know what?
William has ticks.
I will end this stream right now, goddamn.
No, you
Right, I won't.
It's barely started.
Exactly.
I apologize for it being blurry. OBS is being a bitch.
Well, from what I learned, from what I know, isn't it that if you are filming the sex act, then and money is also being exchanged, then it's no longer illegal. So I don't see why
It's
not.
the whole- yeah, I mean, honestly, the only difference between a porno and an art film is the payment. And if a woman walks in and sees a camera, and everybody knows what the casting couch is anyway, and she's recording this, and you're interrupting children. Anyway, sorry, but she walks in and she sees this. She knows the camera's there. She's obviously giving her consent by continuing, and he just tells them, "Hey, it was just part of the film." I mean, it would have just been porn or art at that point, and no sexual harassment.
Correct. He could even say it was an art film to explain like the yelling or the squirming.
It was to help with the method of their acting.
It was method acting. That's what it was. Not rape. Method acting. Does someone have cricket sounds we can play?
Not yet, but that will be coming in. Con side, you can hop in at any time if you'd like. There is no formality to this.
Oh, okay.
We're formally informal.
All you
Just
have to
say
do
what you gotta
is
say when
win.
you gotta say it.
Remember, you're playing to the audience here. They are the ones who choose who wins.
This is disgusting rape culture bullshit. These people are trying to propagate in front of us here. Harvey Weinstein is a criminal, and the 1 week that he supposedly spent, that's all bullshit. He was raping those people, whether he had been filming it or not. That was all rape. Okay, even when he didn't.
Because last I
touch
checked, pornography needed a contract signed. If there's no contract signed and no prior knowledge, then it is no longer pornography. It is in fact a crime.
That's right. There was no quid pro quo on the table.
That is called false advertisement. Come in for a casting deal. You know, I want to see your acting. And oh, by the way, I'm going to also fuck you.
The question is, in the film itself, was there a scene that involved sex? Maybe he wants to see their performance live. Have you thought about that part?
Perhaps he wants to see their reaction to something unexpected.
There's rarely any contact in those scenes.
That's right. It's always stand-ins. You know,
Body doubles. That's why they use body doubles,
Exactly,
because
body
it's a
doubles.
film. It's not a pornography.
That's right. The magic of Hollywood.
But if they know the scene's in there from the beginning, and they have that in there, they say they're okay with the scene, it being hardcore, would that not follow through with the casting?
No.
This ain't the 70s anymore. Okay, this is 2017, and we are living in a social justice.
Oh my gosh! It's current year. I would have never guessed it.
My goodness.
Shut up, you drunken trash panda.
Nikki, what year is it again? I forgot.
I'm not quite sure.
It's unacceptable, completely unacceptable.
I mean, come on. The women knew what they were doing, and it's kind of like the girls when they do these little like selfies of their tits out and ass hanging out of their skirts. And
It's a little different than getting felt up by a dirty old man.
Yeah.
Have you
But
seen
see, they're
Gone
pushing
Wild?
that out for free,
Well,
and now they're just using this for their portfolio. I mean, come on, it's one more thing to put in their Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's why he threatened them after he did it, because it was totally consensual.
yep.
Right. And
It was all part of the script. It
he
was in the
fucking
script.
froze Rose
It,
McGowan out of work for years.
Here's the thing.
Her acting froze her out of work for years.
Her personality
no,
played her out
that's-
of work for years.
No, I disagree. I read the thing about Robert Rodriguez and stuff. He gave her that job. I've got to defend her on that. I'm a big Rose McGowan fan anyway. I think she's.
I feel sorry for you.
actress. So,
Well, no, I just think the girls knew what they were getting in for, and all Harvey had to do was just release it as art, as a porno.
Well,
I mean, hell, they
And
would've
Harvey would
both
have a
gotten
lot more
work out of
lawsuits
it.
on his hand.
it's gotta be a
Yeah.
hard
But they would have
copy.
gotten more money out of it.
It's gotta be
No,
a
they
hard
wouldn't.
issue.
He would have gotten money out of it.
And then the feminists could have said, "Hey, you know what? They're just spreading body positivity. He is positive he wanted that body."
Well, here's the issue. If he had the camera on and it was filming without their consent, and all in the video is a woman going, "No, no, no, please stop," obviously that's just gonna be evidence of them raping them.
Yes, but none of us were there. They could have suggested it.
Yeah,
To
and if
begin
there's a camera on the tripod and the woman's doing this, he could easily have just said it was all part of the role. They were saying no because it was, that was just part of the role. Yeah, they're just playing up to their potential. Hashtag
Okay.
buyer's remorse.
Okay, then where would be the contract? Where would the contract be signing?
It was an oral contract.
That's not gonna hold up in
Right.
I'm just gonna tell you that's not gonna.
I'm
hold up
sickened
in
and
court of law.
disgusted.
Are you?
this is
Totally.
Advocates.
morally repugnant. I mean, really, for Christ's sake.
Where exactly do you think you are right now?
Oh my god. All right, I
Damn
think we need a
degenerates.
topic.
Yeah, I think we're gonna move
I'm
on
in
to
the
this one.
Buffalo Bible Belt here, y'all. So
All right.
you need
Not
Jesus.
the best
You need
topic.
Jesus in your life, son.
No. We need the I am the God of cheese. We need cheesus.
Cheeses and crackers.
Jesus.
Christ on nails.
That's why you get crackers at church, because you have Jesus and crackers.
You know what? You know what Jesus.
Boo! Bad joke is bad. Next question.
Hey, I'm just making you guys sound funnier, okay?
You know why
You
Jesus
just made
didn't eat
Joe Jesus
M&Ms?
cry.
Why's that?
Because they kept falling through the holes in his hands.
Shit. See, I make him sound funnier. All right, moving on.
You're a great straight man.
Our next topic is going to go. The con side is going to be able to take the lead on this. Hashtag truth. Hashtag truth. Let's switch over to.
I need more rum.
There is not enough rum for the show.
Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is, and I see it.
Under #truth.
There is but to try.
Over the decades, many companies have been scrutinized for their deceitful practices when it comes to advertising. Should products that modify the actual appearance of any person, i.e. makeup, hair extensions, false eyelashes, push-up bras, etc., be banned for violating the Truth in Advertising Act of 2016?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
We need those products because, I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to turn this fucking society just up on its fucking just on top?
Look, I get tired of staring at ugly people all day.
No shit. I mean, for fuck's sake, man.
You ever
Put
worked
something
retail?
on that.
A lot of ugly people out there.
I feel you.
Well, I don't agree at all. I mean, have you ever been in that situation? You have a beautiful woman, and then all of a sudden you take her home and find out she has a penis. That is false advertising.
That is false advertising.
That has nothing to do with the topic at hand.
Push-up? No. They're wearing a push-up bra. It's pushing up the lady's chest so it's higher. You wouldn't be able to tell. Using makeup to change features and all that. Hide at Adam's apple.
Mm-hmm. Fake boobs.
In this day and age, you should just automatically assume nobody looks like you think they look like.
Well, hold on. Aren't we supposed to love each other in our own images? Why do we need modifications for these?
Well, you got to think of it at a different light. There are people out there for costumes and whatnot. And they use these products to form an image, to connect to the image that they're trying to show everybody. They're not trying to show them their real self. They're trying to show a projection of a character they want to see. And you can't do that with just your bare looks sometimes. Sometimes you need to give it a little lift, a little oomph, change a shade, change a color, bring in a little eyeshadow. You need to have some of that oomph to portray the character in a better light, to project this image. And you're saying that we can just do this with our bare looks?
No, that's false advertising now, isn't it? That's not really you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, have you not seen the videos where, the guy's all hot to trot for this girl, and they're getting home, and they're ready to get into it, and
then penis.
Hold on.
Oh,
I gotta take my hair extensions out. Hold on, I gotta take my hair extensions out. Oh, hold on, I gotta take this out, and then she ends up taking her tits out, everything else, and then basically she's this scraggly old crack whore laying on a bed. And well, we didn't get to the part where we found out if she had a penis or not, but I'm guessing yes. I mean, for fuck's sake, the truth in advertising is supposed to be.
I'm
there
in a
to
room full of
save
biased criminals, for Christ's sake. What is this?
Hey,
I
prefer the term degenerate, motherfucker.
I mean, for Christ's sake, this is just disgusting. I can't believe it.
Yeah, there's this thing called androgyny where you look at someone and you can't tell whether or not they're male or female. Are you saying that that their face itself, the face that nature gave them, is false advertising?
No, I mean, as a man, if you see a woman come to you and she's got this like really nice, perky, tight set of tits, or this well-rounded, just beautiful ass, and then you go to grab it and you feel your fingers go down to the bone, so to speak, because there's nothing there but fluff, I mean, that's going to completely burst your illusion of I'm about to fuck something hot. I mean, if she had at least had the inner personality everybody's talking about, at least if she hadn't hyped it up so much, maybe they would be willing to get in touch with that inner personality. But when there's all that's all that's left after you get through the wrapping and the, different layers of, ribbons and bows and bad taste for hoes. I mean, shit.
I mean, for Christ's sake, you're just spilling over, brimming with misogyny here.
I can't tell which side's which anymore.
Hey, all right. Do you taste salt in the air? I taste salt in the air.
I taste salt. I taste salt. And I like it with my margaritas, which also tells you what's actually in the fucking drink. It's lime, it's vodka, and salt.
I can't
sugar margaritas.
And which case they would have sugar on the rim.
I've heard that semen's quite salty too, so just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel says you can't stick your dick in a personality.
Oh, you want to bet? I'll stick my mental dick in it. Dude, I will mentally fuck that shit so goddamn hard.
Yeah, then why do you care if it's wearing false eyelashes?
See, I don't know what side I'm on.
I think Benny switched sides halfway through.
Yeah, that's what got me confused.
He did.
I completely lost track of which side was going for what.
Last time it really
did. That happens on the show a lot. No, last time I argued. Their arguments were so hardcore that I ended up on Thorne's side.
Yes, I brought her over. I'm not doing as well this time.
But let's all be honest and agree. The penis makes it better on a woman, right?
Thorne, you keep going back to the band penis. Has this happened to you before? Have you taken a chick home and she turned out to be a dude?
I've taken a dude home and it turned out to be a chick. Does that count?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
She's really dead set on that dick, though.
That's a very large woman.
The penis envy.
See, honestly, I mean, the guys have stuffed their pants, and that actually, to me, is a lot more disappointing than the tits, because tits can be squished up, and you can wear something to kind of push them together and give you a little more cushion, But if a guy stuffs his pants, and then you go in there and you're expecting some serious deep dicking, and you're getting, the little rowboat, it's just nothing happening. I mean, it's disappointing.
Nothing. Yeah,
I mean, yes. It is the motion of the ocean. It's hard to get to China in a rowboat.
You'd be surprised.
But this is the most superficial. You are so superficial. I mean, sex is just 2% of a relationship. I mean, for real. You can't.
If you're not having sex that often, that's a really big number.
In some people's cases, that's the whole relationship.
And that's why it's why it won't last.
Not supposed to. Seriously, we're done. There's money for fare on the side table. Get out.
Yeah, your money's on the dresser. I'm through with you. Get out of here. For God's sake.
Wait, when did we get back to Weinstein?
Right? That's all about the Weinstein.
It'll always hook back to some other argument here. So speaking of which, I think you guys pretty much touched on everything there, and I think the arguments are pretty good.
Yeah, we touched on all the pieces.
Yes, you touched on all the parts, the false eyelashes. I think it was a good argument. So I'll put this. We'll let the audience vote on this while we're moving on to the next topic. But real quick,
that's two for con. So you really just mash that two.
American Phoenix wanted,
mash the two, people.
American Phoenix wanted me to pass on his undying love for Vamp Candy and Thorne. So there you go, sir.
I need a
American Phoenix is an awesome guy.
Yes.
Although he feels like shit for hitting on me when Merc was there. It was just like, whatever.
I hit on everyone.
Yeah, hit on everyone. It's hashtag equality. Everybody gets hit on.
Everyone gets flirted with. It means absolutely nothing.
Right?
All right. So we're going to move on to the next topic. And we're going to do one more, then we're going to switch teams up a little bit. Yeah, moving on.
I'm having fun with Vamp.
Vamp's fun.
This
Vamp,
one.
you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my goal is
men versus women.
My actual goal is one of these Devil's Advocate Sundays, maybe a mile marker or something, is to get an all-female Devil's Advocate debacle. Get some women that are seriously in touch with their inner assholes that are willing to, just fight and just say, hey, this is all just fun.
I think you're going to talk
We're going to kill each other.
I am not hosting that show.
Estrogen in one room.
I'll host that show.
No, Red, we're going to
That's your show. You should do that on your show.
No, what you need to do is get the Artemis brain sample here. Artie can fuck some shit up.
Artie Lang?
No. Artemis brain sample.
Well, you know who he is. Have him send him a clip. And if he wants to come on, I will have him on.
Artie.
I feel in the dark. I need to be enlightened.
He talks to stags all the time.
Oh, I talk to stags. I'm going to get stags on here one of these centuries.
Artie's the one who did the videos on Redneck Tree Goddess and shit, and Daphne.
Okay. That'd be funny.
Trust me.
Artemis who?
Artemis brain sample. I'll just link his Twitter in the side chat. It's 1,000 times easier for me.
All right, so we're going to move on.
We'll pimp anybody out on here and be like, yeah, here, do it. Talk about this person. I don't care.
All right, moving on to...
Red on mine.
Moving on.
I will mute everybody in here.
Not that Ren needs help.
All right, moving on to the candidate. The candidate. This one I don't have a lead up for, but you can suspect it has to do with, the presidential candidacy and touching back onto Barack Obama being born in the United States or not. So my question on this is, if an extraterrestrial is born in the United States, should it have the opportunity to run for president?
By the rules that are currently set, yes. It's very simple. If you're born within the confines of the United States, you are a U.S. citizen.
And as long as he's over the age of 32, then...
Correct.
I mean, there's no reason not to.
I thought it was
Are the extraterrestrials' parents citizens?
That doesn't matter.
No, he was just born here. If you're born here, you're a citizen.
That's not actually true.
Within the confines of the law right now, if they're born on U.S. soil, they're U.S. citizens.
Yes.
Hell, the mother could have made it to the
that technically includes
that's what we call anchor babies.
Yes, but they're still citizens.
And this would be a legitimate anchor baby because it would keep the spaceship from flying away.
That's a good point.
Oh my god.
Right,
yes,
what's
they
the
should
argument?
be able, because, I mean...
The mental image is wonderful.
You're welcome.
Just imagine a gray guy with like a rope tied around his waist, like holding the ground.
I'm picturing a little green baby.
Oh, that's one fucking heavy baby.
Yes.
He must weigh a lot more on Earth than he did on Second Planet. We can have a fucking Superman, but like fatty.
No, it's just an extremely dense baby.
Dense baby. Like a fucking cannonball.
Dense baby.
No pull time for
I mean,
you.
we don't know what planet they're from, which I have an issue with that because we don't know what kind of policies would be put into place. But he could also be made of lead.
No, I'm not saying that, but I mean, he knows the world.
Lead?
He knows the
Come
world
on,
outside of the world. He has connections. I mean, how else are we going to get past the space station and the moon? I mean, humans are always looking for a way out into space and to try
I'm not about to elect one to office.
But that's the best way to do it.
We've been saying that we are electing.
Terrestrialist.
We are not saying that we are electing said dense baby. We just said if he could run.
Nah.
Look,
people, you don't even realize we've already elected one, for fuck's sake. We elected an alien president with Barack Hussein Obama, okay? You brought Obama up, I'm going to talk about him. He's a reptilian. Reptilians are from the planet Reptilicus, okay? All right, everybody knows this shit. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and that worked out so well.
Exactly, that's my point. So I say that we, never again.
So you're saying we never had a bad president for Obama, ever?
Well, no, God no. Well, I can't. No, Jimmy Carter. Fuck. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck Jimmy Carter.
We're gonna have bad presidents just due to
But
the
wasn't Jimmy Carter also a reptilian?
No, he was a peanut farmer.
Are we implying that all the bad presidents are reptiles at this point?
Yes.
But they're American. I mean, that's how Americans are made. They're made literally in America. And if you're born in America, you should have the right to be an asshole in public or in private. And if he wants to be a president and run for it, I mean, we'll learn a lot more about his culture.
Whether he's a reptilian or not, right? So
reptiles are people too.
If we let this thing run, then obviously then more are gonna show up, and then the world's gonna be more overpopulated than what we're at right now.
No. It's not gonna be more overpopulated because then we can have a connection with a group of people outside of our system that have space travel technology.
So we can do something like
we can colonize fucking Mars with this shit.
Right, the space version of Lebensraum. Right, is that what we're talking about?
Wait, no.
Are we going back to Hitler?
We actually have access to ships now. We can send the idiots away. This is a plus.
Have you seen?
Yeah, like the people who would vote in someone who is not even from this planet.
Well, I mean, you'll be eligible to vote in a few years, won't you?
That's the most un-American shit I've ever heard in my life. For fuck's sake.
I mean, come on.
Well,
you gotta start
to stay American?
You gotta expand your borders. You gotta expand your boundaries. And who better than an
Nope,
alien
fuck you, build a
overlord
wall.
to bring the world together?
Build a space wall.
Bring the world
Build
together.
a space wall.
I'm going back to the Reagan years, Operation Star Wars.
Come on,
Jesus
Star
Christ.
Wars, exactly. We'll bring the Federation together. It'll be a federation.
No, that
of
was about
planets
building a
and-
barrier around the planet to prevent aliens from being able to run for president.
Oh, wrong Star Wars. I want the other Star Wars.
I think that you reached a little farther, but it's okay. I forgive you. It's not about. It was all about fighting the Russians. We get alien contacts in. They help with Project Star Wars to make space-age technology so we can defeat the
No,
Russians.
it was keep the aliens out.
No, it was beat the Russians.
Build a wall.
I'm
Space wall, build it.
It's
I'm
always
sorry,
about the
but I
fucking
don't want
Russians,
my
okay?
planet to
Fuck
explode.
the Russians.
Who's gonna build
They
the wall?
can
Who's
die.
gonna pay to build
Better
that
die.
wall?
I'd rather a Russian be president than an alien.
Oh, you fucking commie!
Who's gonna pay for that wall, G?
They have democracy now.
Who's gonna do it?
Communists have democracy? Bull fucking shit. How about you go die out there with all your other comrades?
Oh, just crawl into a bottle.
Hashtag build a
God,
space
don't
wall.
even tell me.
Oh my god.
Well, this got slightly more heated than I was planning
That's
on.
awesome.
That's
That's
perfect.
great. That's what it's
Keep it
supposed
going.
to be.
Cut them down at the ankles.
Ankles.
Friggin' ankle biters. You're just
That's what
mad
she
because
is.
you haven't
That's
been
what it
probed
is.
and you're afraid the aliens will probe someone
Oh,
other than you. That's
Also,
what it is.
this alien may have connections, but it could be negative connections, and he could be just running for presidency so he can take over the world and destroy.
that's
the
Good.
just
planet.
Maybe
every
they do a
other
better
politician.
job than everybody else on this fucking planet. You ever think about that?
I don't want to think about that. It's evil. It's bad.
We got hashtag space wall starting to trend. In
Yeah.
Hashtag
Space wall.
Hashtag build a wall. Build a wall.
Wall.
Space wall. It's gonna be the best
It's a
wall.
bit more like a Dyson.
It's gonna be the greatest wall. It's gonna be huge.
and we're gonna get the aliens to pay for it.
And
Yeah, the aliens are going to pay for the wall.
It's gonna go over so bigly. You
How
won't
the fuck
even
the
know.
alien, are you gonna are you gonna just like eject all the aliens
Yes.
from the world?
Yes.
How the
Yes.
fuck are you gonna do that?
Cannons.
Cannons? Is that even
Listen,
legal?
cannons.
Is that
It's called
humane?
NASA.
They're aliens.
They're not human.
Just because
It
they're
doesn't
another-
matter if that's humane.
Just because they're another life, they're another species, that makes them inhuman.
We
that
eat
can't-
other species.
We can't be empathetic to their causes.
By
No.
definition, if they're
No,
another species.
no, because their causes aren't our causes.
What if they are our causes?
think
What if they want to
back
betterment
then,
the entire
It's not.
These
Look,
are
look,
existence
their
of
problem-
life?
Look, you start letting aliens in, and all of a sudden you end up with people like Zeph coming in here with their notebooks,
We can eat them.
taking notes, screenshotting everything,
Hey,
and then what do you have?
We can
You
eat them.
can't
We can
compare
eat
every-
the aliens. I say
Well,
eat the
Seth might
aliens.
have been born here, but he
Barbecue
turned alien. Alien. He wasn't an
Sounds
alien
fucking
first.
good.
Well, then he's a traitor.
Yeah, he's a traitor
Barbecue
to his
the
own kind.
aliens. No, we're gonna eat the aliens. I say eat the
I'm
aliens.
talking about
Hashtag
the
eat
good-
the aliens and build a wall.
No.
That's right.
We let in the good people. We keep the immigration high, like the immigration laws high, and we screen everyone.
And eat
There is a
them
way
all.
to do this civilly.
Every one of them.
Doesn't matter.
That world hunger will be solved.
They
Hey,
can-
there we
can
go. We
do
just
this.
solved everything.
We
Look,
can do
Eat the
this.
aliens, solve world hunger.
Look,
And-
God damn, you really are fucking commies. Jesus fucking
look,
Christ.
they can say they're coming.
I
They
am
just
not a
did-
fucking communist. What?
Of course you are.
Look, they
They're
can,
specious.
You'll
They're
starve.
specious. They're
You'll
specious and
starve.
racist.
Bernie.
Vicious communist scumbags.
I didn't vote for Bernie.
No. The commies are going to let everyone come in. You're just letting aliens come in, take over countries, and then what?
We
They're going to
let
eat
them in.
you.
The
That's the
motherfuckers.
socialist.
They were just born here. We didn't let them here. They were born here, and
Someone
they
let
were
them
already
in.
here. But hey, nobody lets cockroaches in. They just show up.
So now you're
Should've left that food out on the counter.
cockroaches?
aliens.
Somebody left the food out.
Sorry that we as the human race that we can't let other
Yes, we know.
species enjoy and bask in our greatness.
You know who's really not fans of leaving the food out? Communists.
Well, they don't have any food.
What is it with you and communists?
Why?
Exactly.
Because they let
Communists-
everyone in, and everyone gets to share. And then next you know, there's no food. There's famine
well,
everywhere.
this
People are
fucking shit.
dying.
No,
Exactly.
Hashtag build a wall.
As
Build that
soon
fucking wall.
as aliens come down and they start making communes, we figure out a system to help them out. We're not going to treat this like the fucking Mexicans, okay?
That sounds like socialism.
Because fuck this. No. We're gonna find jobs for everybody.
We can't find jobs for us.
Yeah, but we're also gonna do an exchange of humans to aliens so we can interact with each other.
Oh, so now you're for slavery?
Yes. Yeah, fine. Fuck it.
This is sickening. Irate, can you even believe you're hearing this?
This disgusts me.
I just, I don't even know what country I'm living in anymore.
Jesus, just pull out your hammer and sickle, your freaking potato vodka. Oh my god. I'm sick.
Hey, don't you say a bad thing about fucking potato vodka. That shit's delicious.
And you know what? You know what's so funny? The name Stolichnaya, and this is true, in Russian means metropolitan.
So are you
Just
writing
thought I'd
on on the metropolitan?
Somebody Google that.
I'm just saying that they're trying to make it sound like it's really classy shit, and it's fucking it's made out of potatoes.
What's wrong with fucking potatoes?
What's wrong with potatoes? Are you against the Irish?
For fuck's sake, no, I am Irish.
Let me ask
Dude,
this
don't
question.
you fucking disrespect goddamn potato ever again. Dude, fucking potato chips, french fries, baked potatoes, potato stew.
I blame aliens for the potato famine.
Potatoes are the best side.
Are you Bubba potatoes?
Hashtag aliens ruin potatoes.
Oh man.
Build the wall.
Build a wall.
Space
Build a
wall.
space wall.
Fuck your
Space
space
wall.
wall.
Yeah,
And
fuck your
we'll-
space wall. No.
We'll barbecue the fucking aliens and eat them, along with
And
a
then
good
what happens
order
if-
of French fries made out of potatoes.
If we
Season
want
on
to
Used in the
extraterrestrials.
proper way to eat potatoes is
Okay,
not to
yeah.
drink them.
We eat the
You don't
aliens. We eat
drink
the aliens.
them.
You know what happens then? Their whole fucking armada comes in and blasts.
And then we
us out of
eat
the
them
water.
too.
Yes.
Also,
their own
how
armada.
they can get through the
We
space
have
wall?
Can we not eat Zeph?
Because when
He
we
looks like-
Well,
eat
he
them,
looks like he'd taste gamey.
Yeah,
And
right.
a little stringy.
He's, as I say, he's
marinade.
not a real alien. He's an alien impersonator.
gotta marinate
Hey,
that.
he's
little
fucking
shit.
commies.
Shit.
He's
Yeah.
appropriating other people's culture.
No, see, this
Alright.
is why we need to ban all things that like alter your appearance because it's a fucking false advertising.
See, there we go. Bringing it back.
Full
Hey
circle.
Thorne, I need to introduce you to my good friend Harvey Weinstein.
Ugh. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going in there.
Oh, but
She
you know,
sees the
Hey,
red
Thorne.
light
it's
on the
just a
camera.
roll.
No.
There's a
Thorne, I
camera.
want to
Don't
show
worry
you
about it.
something.
camera.
I got a
But
trophy.
but-
I got a trophy I want to show you.
I don't want this role.
But you get.
Too late.
I'm sorry.
What you sow.
I've got Oscar. Oscar over here in my pants wants to say hey to you. I got an Oscar for you.
See, he's got an Oscar. Build a
I
wall.
got an Oscar in my
wall.
britches right
See,
here
you know
now.
what's gonna happen with the space wall? The aliens are just gonna come to the outside of it, and there's gonna be like fucking border cities, and it's just gonna be real shitty. And it's gonna be possible to get out because they're gonna fucking.
We don't
siege
leave
us
anyway.
on our planet. We're just gonna die on this planet from starvation of overpopulation.
But the fallacy
Yes.
is that it's a wall. Space is three-dimensional.
That's why it's
They're
a
gonna
wall
go the
around the
fuck
whole
over
globe,
it.
dude. Keep up.
Hold on.
I've been drinking, I ain't keeping up,
How
fuck
come
you.
we're both? How come we're both?
The wall is like
on the
spherical in shape. It goes around the
Then it's
planet.
not a wall, it's a ball.
Right. The
Space
wall
wall.
is shaped spherically.
Space shell. There,
Space
motherfucker.
wall.
So it's build the
I still
shell.
like saying
Hopefully
hashtag
more than
space wall.
one.
There you go.
I'll take shell. Fuck it.
You know, we can take all the
Build the ball.
all the
Hashtag build the ball.
communists, like the people we are currently debating with, and just shoot them over the wall before we finish building it. We're just gonna shoot them all out into space. They can deal with the aliens that they love so much.
Right.
You know what?
You can build
And
the wall
while
with
you
the-
guys
with them,
fucking
you know.
starve to death
Use them
in
as
your
the
own
labor.
little fucking closet up tomb as you rotate around and the sun finally explodes. I'll be back on that alien planet banging green chicks for the rest of my life because I found the ticket to immortality. My liver will last for fucking ever. I can drink every damn day.
They can promise you with so many things, but in the end, you gotta get probed. Do you really want that?
You're saying
Probing
like
for
bad
knowledge is worth the probe.
thing. You don't know me. You don't know what I like. How about you fucking not judge for once? Jesus.
You know, nothing for you here.
Nothing
Actually,
but a
good
bunch
point.
of racist, speciesist hating.
And you guys are a bunch of commies, and I'd rather listen to a racist than a commie.
You're the commie.
You're the fucking commie.
Yeah,
You're
you
the
just want to
commie.
build a wall
You're
and
the
live
damn
inside your
communist.
little bubble.
We resorted
No
to calling
enrichment.
each other commies.
You
back
want
and forth.
communism so much? Why don't you go to North Korea, fuckboy?
That's not. That has nothing to do with aliens.
I'm not sure what that is. It's not communism.
Honestly, I just brought up communism just because I like saying communism that much.
Because communism.
All this talk, I was sitting there thinking about communist in space.
Communists in.
It's like
did
Iron
anybody look
Sky,
up
but
Stolichnaya?
communist.
I was about to say, is anybody else thinking of Iron Sky?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck Iron Sky.
Fuck Iron Sky.
Fuck that movie.
Space Nazis.
I liked it.
I wasted time watching that. Fuck that movie.
I thought it was fun.
We could have done it drunk.
You turned a black guy white. That was retarded.
And didn't even make Sarah Palin president. It did not. See,
Okay, I'm not even on your side with that one.
No, they made the movie to elect. That's the whole point. They made Iron Sky.
The entire selling
Was
point
to-
for Sarah
was to
Palin is
get
she can
Sarah
snipe a wolf
Palin to
in a
be
moving
elected.
helicopter.
That bitch can shoot a rifle. Man, you're going moose hunting. You're taking her with you. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Can we just stick her in a bikini and she's not allowed to talk? Someone else talks for her.
Give her a rifle and a bikini, and I'm with you. I'm with you. Sis.
Everybody shut up!
I will mute you guys. All right. I think we've kind of gotten a little off track there, but that was good. That was good shit right there.
Space walls with commies in space.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
let me off.
Getting a little probed.
So, we're gonna move on to the next round. We're gonna recreate teams and go from there. So, moving on. Who's guys? Probably gonna be Tonka, isn't it?
Probably.
No, Thorne.
I will
Thorne,
be
which
con.
side? Thorne is going to take the con. Thorne has the con. Sorry, I've been watching. That was
Trek.
the other one, the Seth MacFarlane's new one.
Oh,
Oh, the Orville?
Yeah, I actually like it. It's pretty good.
Dude, that's a great show.
Yeah,
It's
I've
funny
done-
as shit. It's
Okay,
not
fuck
bad.
you, Tonka Saw. You're not here.
That's all right. He's got things.
He's got personal
Yeah,
things
I got
going on.
He's got personal stuff, so yeah. Mr.
He's a
Prostate
good guy.
is going pro.
That's right. And all this
Pro
is
what?
for sale. I'm
He's
telling
a
you.
pro.
I am all 100% for sale. Whatever you want, I can
I
sell.
kind of want
I mean,
this to end
technically,
up-
pro is in his name, so
Pro state.
I kind of want to
I'm
balance this
pro-state.
where it's
That's right. I love my fucking country.
Tonka Saw's again. Okay, let it. There we go. I kind of want.
life.
I think technically I'm your Tonka today.
Oh, this is lining up just right. This is lining up just right. Can we do it?
Is it all women?
Red's on con side with. Oh.
Oh.
Benny over here. And then can we get Vamp on the other side? Come on. Come on. Come on.
You're rigging that wheel again.
Come on.
Go on.
Oh, it's
He's
like
rigging
epileptic
himself.
Come on.
seizure right now.
Just do what you want it to do.
Internet
Just
until
skip the wheel and just move us where you want us.
Here we go.
Just make it Team Estrogen.
All right, we are called Team Bitch Mode.
Colin, you know
Hell
that
yeah.
you just went against Providence on that.
We're
I don't
team
care.
Literal
It's my fucking show. I'll do what I want.
Uh-oh.
All right, moving on, because this is going to be an interesting one. An eye for a brown eye.
Oh my.
Yes. And get this.
What am I arguing against?
You are arguing against an eye for a brown eye.
Yeah, I'd like a little more detail.
I need context.
My question on this one is, it's a crime and punishment issue. And we're just going to get into it. So, should rape victims or surviving family members be allowed to decide their attacker's punishment?
Of course not,
my
because it's not
God.
punishment anymore. It's retribution. Doesn't actually serve further justice. It just makes you feel better.
That's
Well,
not
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
the
not
point-
justice. It's just vigilantism with legal format. That's all it is.
It really
I
is.
mean, it's there's laws for a reason. There's court systems for a reason. And if you judge out of emotion, you could make a very,
Yeah,
very
look how well
judgment.
that's
if you judge out of emotion, a lot of people will die that all they did was look at you wrong and you screamed rape.
There's people that's been waiting on the death penalty that to be euthanized for fucking 25 years, man, because of the appellate process. No way, man. That's bullshit. I think this is a brilliant idea, and I think that the victims getting to choose the
Now, are these legitimate victims, or are these the ones that just say they're a victim because they made a mistake?
If they
it would have to be the
evidence,
legitimate
then yes.
victims.
Well, how does the court know? It's someone's word against another.
Also, you have to keep in mind there are some entirely shitty people out there. They could just not care about the family member that was murdered or something. Be like, oh no, we forgive you. Just let him go.
I can't argue for this. Not even like in a comical sense. I just can't. I've seen too many innocent people get put away for just nonsense that I can't really. I had to abstain from arguing this point.
Okay, I can understand that. But
Tanuki's on our side.
Yep, Tanuki's on our side.
Fuck you, he's on our side. I think there are I honestly think there are too many false allegations going around, and to let someone decide the fate of someone who, like, say, has been lied about, because let's face it, a lot of the court systems are listen and believe.
Well, you can't always trust the court system 100% of the time. Obviously, they gotta get something wrong.
Yeah, but
Did you just argue against it?
No, I'm arguing for it. What I'm saying is.
So you're saying that someone who broke up with somebody, and then the chick decides she's going to tell everyone that, oh well, he raped me, and go to the cops, say, well, he raped me, and they don't do a rape kit because I don't know, they used a condom.
There'd have to be definitive proof. See,
that seems super wishy-washy then, because people are locked away for a lot less.
Oh yes, people have been locked away on jailhouse confession, which is basically somebody wanted more money in the commissary.
You're talking about drug crimes and shit like that. Those are victimless crimes.
Oh no, I'm talking about rape crimes too, because some rapes did not happen.
I was talking about murder.
Right. But if there's no definitive proof, that you can't punish somebody.
It happens all the time.
Those are all just based on
people go away for allegations all the time.
Yeah, and people who do it always get. Some people who do
people have been executed for allegations.
The whole point of the argument is that this is a completely different approach.
I mean, people have been executed for allegations. I mean, rape is a terrible crime, but I think people would agree that you shouldn't kill someone for it. They could say, "Well, I want to put him to death."
No, nobody's saying based on allegations. It's got to be based on proof.
Right. Well, where in the question did it say that?
There's got to be a definitive victim, and there has to be a definitive proof that there was a crime committed.
Now, I'm starting to see the light on this one. Rape victims.
Look,
if they actually are raped, they're not saying that the rape victims or the family get to decide whether or not the person's guilty. They're saying, decide the punishment. So let's just say, for shits and giggles, they've been convicted on astounding evidence that, hey, there's a videotape of it. Hell, 10 people were there.
Well, they confessed.
Yeah, or they confessed and said, yeah, I raped that bitch. She deserved it. Now, these families, let's just say the poor person died or is in a catatonic state, and they can't get the sweet justice that they feel because, let's admit it, our justice system is a social justice system. So they're pretty empathetic when it comes to sentencing. I mean,
you're going to come down like a warhawk on somebody?
Well, they keep down like a warhawk on that pussy.
No. It could easily happen that some guy who had no idea what was going on got mixed up in the crossfire somehow, and they go, "Oh well, this victim could easily have told you that it was this guy who raped her. It's just she's in a catatonic state." They've
been convicted. They've already been convicted. This isn't the judgment. This is the punishment. They've already been convicted.
Yeah, now, and what if that guy is innocent?
Well, if he's innocent, then there's the appeals process. No, we're not saying that they get to
but the appeals process won't work if the rape victims or the surviving family members could choose the fate, because half the time people are like, oh, put him to death.
Yeah. Well, let's take death off the table then. Let's take death off the table.
It's not off the table. This is a broad-based thing.
Well,
It
it's
said
broad-based
the
because it's usually
families-
the broads that are basing their shit and spreading it
That's
around.
not off the table.
until that we get rid of the death penalty completely, it has to be on the table. Unless this country
I think
goes
it's
with
a
the death
great
penalty
idea.
in any state, it has to be on the table.
Think about the deterrent effect of that alone.
Deterrents don't work.
Deterrent. Yeah, because people don't already figure out that, oh, well, rape's bad, but you know what? I kind of want to do it anyways. They don't really go with that, do they?
No one who commits a crime thinks they're actually going to be caught for the crime, which is why deterrents don't work.
They don't regret the crime. They regret getting caught, is always the case.
Well, then that's, well, let's make sure they, don't do it and don't get caught now. Let's make the punishment enough that it's not going to kill them, but let's make it maybe embarrassing. And let's just say that somebody else gets to rape them.
Yeah.
Let's
with
sink
an
to the
eggplant.
How many family members are actually going to decide that? Most of them, like I said, bullet in the head. Old Yeller style, out behind the shed.
I don't think we should.
If you let the victims and the family members decide, it turns into vigilante justice.
Well, I say we do like the topic says and go an eye for a brown eye. Let's make their brown eye blue.
But
that's fine.
Bleed.
It's going to be families that think, you know what, that wasn't enough. And then they'll dictate vigilante justice anyways.
Yes.
Well, eventually the stupids will take each other out then.
Yeah, that's a nice little pipe dream you got there. But you know what? That's not always the case.
To leave everything to a phallic symbol of a pipe. Why is it gotta be a pipe?
This is humanity. The stupid will never be eradicated.
Exactly. So you're saying, we'll kill all the stupid.
Right.
Yeah, but what if that stupid person is only stupid on the one thing?
Well, then they pick the wrong thing to be stupid about.
One of the possibilities is that someone is raped and survives, correct? In which case it would be the survivor dictating the punishment. Let's say that this person is convicted beyond a shadow of a doubt, and this person is definitely guilty. Do you think they should be put to death for rape? Because, like I said, the death penalty is still on the fucking table.
Yes.
Like, the punishment at that point doesn't fit the crime anymore.
Why do you guys keep putting
If
the death
he's
punishment on the
convicted,
table?
convicted of it, yes.
Whoa.
Not in all states. Death penalty isn't always a punishment in all states.
Yeah, but
It's a broad subject.
But this isn't even going on. This isn't even going on what's actually posted. This just means, hey, you guys get to decide what happens to this person. It's throwing them to the wolves.
I mean, wouldn't you want the same thing if said thing happened to you?
If I were raped and had the ability to choose the guilty person's punishment, that's something that's a heavy that's a heavy burden to bear.
I don't care. I would.
You see what I'm saying?
Here's my question: is do you really think that, given the choice, the average person, because you know how long these court cases take for it to be done, do you really think that a person is going to stare at another person and say, put him to death? No, because that's an easy way out. They're going to say, I want them to suffer. They did this to me. And I'm talking legit victims are going to say, they did this to me. I want it done to them. I want them to feel what I felt.
Yeah. Feel me, baby. Fucking feel me.
Thus, an eye for a brown eye.
Wait, is that consent, Red?
An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind.
Hey,
but then
if
again,
the
we'll all
whole
be
world
going by Braille and everybody can, cop a feel.
But if the whole world's blind, you can't see race. So boom, win-win.
Racism ended.
Mic drop.
In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is
everyone will
king.
become a voicist. And then Opal will have no friends.
We're all voicists.
We're all voices down here.
That was we're all just pumped on this one.
Sorry, I had to switch sides as Dookie switched sides and my inner asshole came out. So I was like, all right, let's do this.
Sometimes it makes for a good argument. So we're gonna move on.
Asshole, but
moving on.
All right, so the last one. Let's see what we get.
I wonder what it could be.
I think it's
There's so many options.
This one was actually requested by one of my coworkers.
Oh, really?
And we have conversations like this at work.
Oh, boy.
And this was one that was brought up at work. I had to word it just a little bit. So, a new breed. Hybrid mammals may be rare, like the liger, tigon, or the wolfen, which I actually had to look up. That's a real thing. But are not unheard of, which leads me to ask, if an animal presents itself and offers no objection, is it wrong to fornicate with it?
Yes, I love being on the con on this one.
Oh, thank
Oh.
fuck. Have fun, guys.
Con, I want to clarify this, because if you see the words, is it wrong to fornicate? Con is no, it is not wrong.
Fuck.
Pro, yes, it is wrong.
Yes, it is wrong. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Dolphins need love too, and if you opened yourself up
Red,
to them, they wouldn't have to rape
You're
you.
pro.
No, I just switched.
Oh, I
for
thought
that.
we switched sides. Switch sides back.
You want to go back? Oh yeah, we're quickly
Yeah,
back.
it was for that topic.
Yeah, it's just
Why do we
Tanuki
do
could
that
not
topic?
argue for the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Fine,
just
going
could
back.
not bring myself to do it. I've seen too many court cases.
Oh, I do too, and I think it's really fucked off.
I've
honestly.
studied history too much.
Yep.
I was glad I was on the con side. Like, as an aside, there's some really horrific eye for an eye shit out there that it's not a good.
I've been on chaotic too much.
Yeah. In pre-colonized Tibet, the penalty for stealing was to have your eye scooped out into a bowl.
Well, they still do that.
In the
in
Middle
Saudi
East was
Arabia.
you got your hand cut off.
Well, I mean, but at
Yeah,
least
that's
like
right.
if you're missing your hand, you got another. Like you're missing half your fucking sight at that point.
Right.
It's harder to
You can't fight. You can't really use tools properly.
You can't fight with one eye either. You got no depth
Well,
perception.
you can fight. It's just not going to be very effective.
Yeah, you're just gonna get blindsided a lot on that side.
Yeah, that's. And you can't be long range, obviously.
And also,
Well,
you can't sit through a lot of 3D movies.
Good.
You won't be able to see-
That's a
You won't be
plus.
sit through any. You won't be able to see anything.
I have two eyes and I can't sit through 3D movies.
Okay, so I'm arguing for bestiality.
No,
Yes.
yeah, we're arguing for bestiality.
Why, you Whitney, Wisconsin? Come on.
Oh,
I mean, honestly,
this is going to be something that I'm going to cringe at later.
Yep.
Yes, you are, and that's what I love about this.
oh, I just want to say thank you to Tonka because he tweeted out. He said, "Go watch this. I didn't get my day finished in time to be there, but there are some decent folk afoot in there." So,
Oh.
Thank you, Tonka, and
Last
you have a
act, Tonka.
you have a
Fucking
seat here for
liar.
next week if you want.
I don't know who the hell he's
Take my
talking
spot.
about. I can't.
Oh,
I don't know
by
why
the
Not
way,
you,
it's-
obviously.
By the way,
It's
fucking
decent.
animals is wrong.
anyway, like I was
Just
saying,
saying.
I mean, nobody's being hurt.
yeah, exactly.
Actually, the animal is.
Well, the
Yeah.
animal's presenting itself.
Well, first
off,
first off,
the animals don't just present out of want. They usually present out of need. They need that release. I mean, everybody knows what it's like to be frustrated, and that you can't do anything while you've got that orgasm on your mind. I mean, come on, help a brother out, help a doggy out, help a dolphin
Help a
out.
horse out.
Hashtag
Yeah,
both means
fucking
yes.
save a,
Oh,
save a
God,
cowboy,
this is
ride
gonna
a
hurt
horse.
listening to.
Guys, my dog's sitting in my lap.
Hey, dogs are man's best friend. Why not make it forever?
And you know what? You can help with the economy by buying peanut butter.
Yeah, exactly.
bonding with your dog.
Peanut industry will skyrocket. We are
people are
pro
fucking
economy.
sick.
You guys are commies if you don't fucking animal.
Fucking comments. You know, bestiality to me is
You are
wrong.
anti-capitalism, you fucking scumbag.
You don't want the dogs getting the wrong. You probably want all these animals neutered, don't you? You
Yeah,
want them all to
because-
be
Part.
legit
Okay.
babies.
This is a random thought that popped into my head because of this topic. Would it be weird for the sheep if you fucked a sheep wearing a sheepskin condom? Or are you just putting it back where it came from?
That's
I'm just trying to replace
Actually,
it.
that comes from the intestine.
Oh, that's
So-
even weirder.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a guy and it's a male sheep, then it goes right back where it came from.
Yep.
Now,
I mean, not one big dick, you're
the
gonna
question is, were you wearing Velcro gloves? It helps.
Yes.
You grip.
Not if you
Yeah,
put their
I
head
mean,
in
come
it.
on. It may not be
and-
love, but it ain't.
No, stop licking my arm.
See, your dog is trying to get in on this and it's arguing for it.
Yes, it is.
The
It
dog,
is.
the dog dog.
You're gonna ruin
Hey,
Thorne with
Thorne,
your dog.
Thorne, just put a little peanut butter right there.
I
Actually, I'm having more fun terminating Thorne right now.
The minute she's been still the entire time, and the minute we hit this subject, she's just like, "I'm gonna lick your arm. I'm gonna make this weird, ma."
It's
already weird. Just go with it.
Wait. If she's your child, then does that make it incest as well as bestiality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Incestuality.
Incestuality.
I do consider my dog my adopted child. Hey, last time I argued for eating her, so
Nah. Now
you're eating her a different.
A little
Now
bit
you
different.
want
Yeah.
her to eat you. Fair
Yes.
enough.
Exactly.
This is so much more fun.
Guys,
Well,
this
you
is
gotta
what
tell
the
you, man,
animal
if
rights
even if
activists want.
Even if you
They
just
want
like,
animals to have complete freedom
That's right.
and sexual freedom. It's
no.
It's an animal
No.
sexual liberation.
No.
Yes, it is the
I gotta
next
be against
movement.
this. It's so much.
Oh,
more
so you're
fun.
gonna step
Don't
all
be
over their
against
rights to
it.
want to fornicate with whoever they want to?
And it's
I'm
not that
laughing
they
too
want.
hard to make
That's
a
so
point.
close-
Everybody's
close-minded.
forgetting This.
Look,
This isn't
I'm
just
gonna
what the
fuck a
animals
dolphin.
want,
I
it's
just-
what they need. It's what
I've
they
got to fuck a
crave.
dolphin.
We're gonna do something that's a little unorthodox.
hang
Hold
on.
on a second.
I want to
Okay,
fuck
sorry.
a dolphin.
Because I have
really
a short
do.
number.
Honest to God, want to fuck a dolphin.
Hold on a second. Because
Can
I
I
have a
fuck a
short number
dolphin?
of guests, I will mute your ass.
How can you say no to this face?
We're gonna do this.
Exactly. How can you say no?
All right.
Like
What we
this.
got? Is this
No.
the free for fucking? Oh, you asshole! God damn it! We're getting
Switch
switched,
sides.
bitches. We're getting switched.
Is it because we were winning?
I just want to see what
hashtag we
happens.
were winning.
It's all that tiger's blood, baby.
Yes. All right. Zen it out and let it out.
I can't
All right,
breathe.
so you know what, you cruel motherfucking patriarchy over there. Why would you want to do such terrible things to these animals that are naive,
wouldn't-
just like children? And you would do terrible
do it
things
to
to them.
women.
Animals are food, not fuck toys.
Do it to women.
You want to know? You want? Hold on.
The
Hold on.
animals.
Hold on.
That animal is saving a woman from being raped.
From
Think
who,
about
you?
All
As,
right.
hey.
So if you couldn't
As
fuck
the
your
only
dog, you'd be out there
animal-
raping people. That's
As the
disgusting.
only animal in this entire series,
Indeed,
you
that's
should
why
know
it's so.
that I
it's
give
so
my full
necessary.
consent every time. Just because you can't understand fucking animal speak doesn't mean they didn't consent. We could get translators for
Who
this.
says-
You didn't like being.
Well,
I
well,
could-
hold-
I
You
could
know,
get-
animals
hold-
willingly
hold-
walk into the
help
vet
y'all
to get
out.
neutered too. They don't know what they're in for at that point either.
Exactly.
Hold on. Would you fuck something that constantly bitches and moans about every little thing every fucking day of your life? No, you wouldn't.
You ever had a girlfriend?
No,
Yes,
that's
I
why
have.
he's making this argument.
Come on. I'm not fucking angry MGTOW, all right?
Well, I mean, Angry Big Toe can at least afford a hooker.
Yeah, you gotta. Say just.
What her name was?
Now if you excuse me, I'm gonna go tie up my news real quick.
Oh,
I can send you instructions in cartoon format.
That's my
I already
favorite
know how to
comic
do
too.
Yes.
I love that one.
Benny,
Anyway, you
come
guys are some sick
back.
motherfuckers if you're just gonna go around fucking sheep. Do you know what that does to a sheep's psyche?
Hey!
Do you?
You said it was sheep. I'm a big fan of dolphins. Okay, Little
The
Mermaid
sheep
was my
like-
shit.
You want to know why dolphins rape? It's because of all you patriarchy motherfuckers out there sticking your dicks and other things. They're getting revenge for the rest of
Of
the animals.
course you
The
go with the
fucking
patriarchy.
Well, why do you
Well,
think
but-
these were called
No, they're reincarnated people. They're reincarnated men. That's
Exactly,
why
and they're out there just
Yeah.
raping, and men did it.
Well, Red, you know what? You
They're
got
chimpanzees. They're practically human.
the only reason you guys are against it is due to your internalized misandry. There we go.
I think you're confused as to who's on
They're
what side.
Miss Andersons.
Yeah, he switched sides, Tanuki.
Excuse me, are you trying to woman-splain me? Is that what you're trying to
Are you trying to mansplain, you sick, white, cis male?
I wouldn't even try to woman-splain because men cannot comprehend the way women understand things. You can't handle our truth. You can't get woman-splained.
Sorry that I can't
No,
understand these shades of lipstick that you go through on a daily basis. My bad.
Well, apparently I can't fathom the types of lipstick you put to your lips every day then.
Oh, it's a great shade of red. Trust me.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Did
What kind
you
of dog
just
do you have again?
What kind of dog? I live alone.
Mine just left the room.
It
Oh,
needs to
see,
switch
you have,
sides.
you have traumatized Thorne's dog. Way to
Hashtag
go.
what would Harvey Weinstein do?
No, she just didn't like me picking her up, honestly. She doesn't
Hashtag peanut butter. That's all I'm saying. Peanut butter.
Hashtag peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter on my balls
You
like
know
a
what
dog.
amazes
What you
me
gotta
is
do,
that
man?
how easily both sides could switch points of view real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's thought about it, right? Or is it just me?
just you.
Oh, fuck.
It's just you, man.
Hashtag
that
Red's
obvious?
not putting out.
I mean, I've thought about a lot of shit that I would never do, so I think about murder on a daily basis. Wait, what? No, no, I don't.
You know,
Fucking
when
pussy. Own up to that
when I was-
shit. I think about
Thorne,
destroying the human.
I'll get with you after the show.
I worked with a lot of country ass motherfuckers when I was in the psych hospital business, and a couple of them, you know, like confessed to me what that one dude fucked the fucking he would cut the chickens' heads off and fuck what was left, right?
Okay, see, that's different. That's necrophilia at that point.
Yeah,
It was oh dude, he was fucked up anyway, but.
Oh, really?
And then another one that fucked goats, man. And he was saying that he liked goat pussy better than women.
I think you need to find my
That's
friends.
disgusting.
I know.
Probably because the goat doesn't bitch at him to take out the trash.
Man, he was fucked up. They both were some sick fuckers, man. I've had some interesting conversations.
That's no. Please stop.
Everybody
stop.
should work in the site.
I just want to
business.
eat cans.
Let me be a goat, you goat fucker.
Are you my daddy?
Don't you, if y'all
God
watch
damn
my videos, you'll note that a lot of them open up with a screaming goat.
That's a live recording.
They really do freaking scream. It's really weird.
It's funny as shit.
Yeah, I've seen the Taylor Swift goat video. Yeah, I know.
So you fucked a goat?
Probably.
Yes.
All right. You know, that's actually it. That's all my topics for today, and we covered them very well.
Actually, I've got one that people might be interested in thinking about real quick that somebody sent to me. Star-Lord did. And I'll see what you guys think about this, but he wants to know what everyone thinks of Red Pill Black Chick. And did you know that they think the Warskis and the Canadians are in the CIA? She thinks
How?
the Warskis and the Canadians are in the CIA.
Do you want the short answer or the long answer?
It all makes sense.
Oh, we're
The-
girls. We like it long.
Well, the long answer is that she kind of set herself up to fail. She put up all these strange ideas and whatnot, and she just kind of basically lied to everybody and had this entire doxing site. The short answer is she's retarded. So
I think
that's
I
just the
really-
answer all in general is that the fact that she thinks when everybody there's Carl Reed that goes into Tonka's chat and everything starts talking about glow in the dark Nazis and all that shit.
Raping
Is that
me.
they're actually
space walls.
there actually are people that believe that other people are in the CIA, and they honestly, in my opinion, give the CIA way too much credit,
Yep.
and YouTubers way too much fucking credit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
well-
I mean, if you're into conspiracies, the CIA is not the one you want to believe has their thumbs in anything, really.
It's obviously the
That's the
FBI.
KGB.
I would actually
Like
believe
VidCon.
the FBI is better at this shit. The CIA has too much fucking ground to cover because they're international.
Again, when I think it was Blair and Joey. I think they're the ones that are going to have the MTV show, but that's just me. Keep that. You heard it here first. How about that? But Coach Red Pill was saying that shit, saying that Lacey Green was all doing it for as kind of like a honey trap lure to lure these people in so they could get bribed by MTV so they wouldn't be, on YouTube, making these quote, right wing, skeptic videos and shit. And it's like, come on, y'all, that's dumb as shit. That's Alex Jones stupid shit.
Yeah, giving YouTube way too much credit.
Exactly, and YouTubers, I think Red Pill Black. I think she just wanted to be famous. I really think that was her prime objective with that whole doxing thing.
5 minutes of fame in the worst way possible.
But think about it. She wanted to end bullying. I mean, that was the whole point of that doxing site. I honestly believe
to end bullying by bullying, basically.
Exactly. And then, of course, then she had her quote red pill moment, right? She flips over because she got outed during that deal by what's her name, and so she and then she not by that blonde chick. I can't remember her name, man. What is that bitch's name?
Lauren Southern?
No. This was a SJW on
Lacey
the other
Green?
side. No, it wasn't Lacey Green, but it was that girl that was that had.
This shouldn't be that hard. There's not that many blonde SJWs.
The blonde SJW that right before the during 2016 in the fall in the spring, it was she was had faked all these emails that she was getting. Her name was Gwen something, or
are you talking
it started with a G? What?
I didn't pay attention to that one.
Yeah, me either.
There's a lot of the SJW shit that goes on. I just don't pay attention to it because I can't be bothered to care.
Right, it was her that told Red Pill Black that she was really basically she was going to quote ruin everything, and what that meant was she was all the attention that they were getting was going to expose what she had been doing, right? Because she had sent all this shit to herself, she was faking being bullied. And so Red Pill Black goes supposedly goes underground, and then resurfaces as this newly woke right wing darling, and nobody questioned the deal, but I think that her ultimate goal is fame. I mean, Alex Jones has given her own show.
Yeah, she's an attention whore.
She's got her own TV show now.
Alex Jones is on my short
InfoWars, baby. That's
why
Alex Jones. This Alex Jones is now faced Alex Jones.
I actually have to jet, so
Tanuki's gotta go get ready for work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tanuki.
So real quick, hold on a second. Tanuki, go ahead and plug yourself real quick.
Sorry, I don't have the plug with me right now. Oh wait, my
chill.
I just have a Twitter. I'm an asshole. Don't expect regular content on my YouTube channel because I just do it whenever I want. You're there for my entertainment. And then I do a small podcast with a friend of mine called The Radical Tangent. And we are on hiatus now because my co-host is actually moving. So until he gets moved, we're not going to start up for a while. So we'll do short episodes here and there, but nothing serious until we finally get something figured out. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Hopefully next time I'll be drink so I can be way more interesting, much more loud. And
I'm going to throw Tanuki's Twitter in the chat over here so you guys can
It is at wild_Tanuki.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
That'll be in the description once I get done with the video. Normally I have everything up. I do appreciate you coming on, Tanuki, and you have a good night at work.
All right, you commies have a wonderful evening, starving to death.
Bye, drunk.
Bye. Speaking of shilling thyself, Candy, why don't you go ahead and shill your stuff, please?
Oh, I am at Vamp Candy. That's Candy with a K on Twitter. Same with my YouTube channel. You can catch me on SideQuest Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we do a thing. And I'm probably going to end up being on Fright Supremacy later on today. So, yeah, look forward to that because Fright Power.
Fright Power, motherfucker.
Fright Power, motherfuckers.
I'm basically everywhere and anywhere. I'm everywhere and nowhere.
We are all stream whores, aren't we?
Yeah. I am a streamer.
Stream
so.
Stream whores get paid.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Not as much as it should be. Probably why I only have 200 subs. But yeah.
Hey, got more than me. So moving on, Mr. Benihana, what would you like to shill, sir?
I'm just gonna show out my Twitter. Guess that's the only thing that's worth anything at this point.
Oh, you're worth more.
My Twitter handle is at Benihana97. If you're going to expect shit on my YouTube, you are sorely shit out of luck. But I will post funny memes for you, some offensive memes. I am your meme lord.
Benny is the epitome of a stream whore.
Yep. No, well,
Yeah,
no,
really.
no stream slot. I don't get paid for it.
Eh?
All right.
We do this out of the kindness of our own.
All right, so Thorne, please.
All
show
right.
thyself.
My name is Thorne. I have a face character that I'm out of character right now, but I have a face character that I just introduced today. I stream twice a week, Sundays at noon Central Standard Time, and Thursday nights at either 9 or 10, whichever I feel like, quite honestly. And I'm changing my channel over currently to be horror content, reading stories that I find on the internet, and the streams, I think I'm going to make them news of the stupid.
Clarify, you said horror or whore?
Horror.
Okay.
I heard that too.
I had a dick in my ear too when I heard that one.
Wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
it came out as horror, Thorne.
Because, you know, people be
No,
over there expecting
I'm from
one.
Horror.
We sometimes don't pronounce letters.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm from Maryland.
Yep. I missed the extra R. My bad.
Oh, good. Wanted
Whoops.
to clarify for those watching.
You should deal with people from Boston.
You don't pronounce any
Mr.
of the letters.
Wait,
all
there's
one big
letters and
mouth.
then there are words?
So, Mr. Prostate, irate prostate, what would you like to shill, sir?
Dude, thank you. I would see. I share a channel with this dude that calls himself Alex Jones. And today he announced in a video that he is no longer he's going to be faced Alex Jones. He's going to be shit-faced Alex Jones because he's given up. He is just going to get drunk and comment on shit. And I do stuff on horror films and stuff. I just released something about Christopher Lee, one of my favorite horror actors. And of course the Cream Stream every Friday night. It's a tight group of lovelies, and we have a good time.
All right.
Check it out.
Appreciate you coming on.
I
Red.
appreciate you.
Miss Red, what do you have for us now that you have
A lot
content?
of fucking nothing. Anyway, yes, I am the Red and Only, and I have actually started doing streams, and one of these days, well, since soccer season's over, I'm actually going to record little videos and put some content that's not just me randomly babbling about things. But you can catch me on Thursday nights. We have the midweek wind-up. It's basically a more serious version of this, so people can come over and debate and rant and, you know, have a supposed serious discussion. And then when things get too dramatic or depressing, I'll start showing porn bloopers again like I did last week when we announced Whitey's death with all the seriousness that I could muster when we were talking about, you know, how dead he was and the obituary and everything. And I was like, well, let's lighten things up. And so I showed porn bloopers, and there was pussy with googly eyes. So
That was so fucking hilarious.
Hashtag push Whitey down the escalator.
See, Whitey took my advice and fell down a well for a while.
Betty.
Down the up escalator.
You fucked that up.
All right. I
but,
appreciate you.
so it'll be on
Hello.
Hello.
Who was a landline?
hello. So, and if anybody's paid attention, I've actually been putting people's Twitter handles over here in the side chat so they can stalk us all.
Hey.
Everybody needs a stalker.
Yes.
I'm very stalkable.
I've
All
had
right.
enough. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys coming on, and this was a very good episode. And again, this was episode number 10. We've gone into double digits. We've,
Hey, congrats.
yeah, and I think we're going to keep going. And for anybody else that's still watching, and all my current and previous guests, if you guys have questions you want to submit to be on the show, feel free to send me a message. And if you do get your question on the show, you'll get full credit and maybe down the road a gift card at some point. But right now, I ain't got nothing for that. If y'all want to give me a gift card, definitely, I'd appreciate it. But go subscribe to these people. I've seen their content.
Please.
It's good stuff. Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
4 from 200.
He's lying. He's seen some of their stuff. I'm the one that's seen most of their shit, and I think they're all great people, and they all have really good content and a great sense of humor, and actually have some insight of what's going on. You've seen what I've shown you.
No,
we all watched the Alex Jones thing I just dropped, and tell me what you think about it. Seriously, I'm interested to see what people think about this idea. That I literally woke up with this idea this morning.
I'm gonna take off.
Sorry. Thank you for coming on.
Later, Vamp.
I'm not Vamp.
That's Thorne.
I'm sorry, Thorne. Sorry, I don't have my thing open.
My audio quality is better.
Sorry, this is all girls sound alike.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Thorne.
Love you, Thorne.
Right. We're gonna wrap this up again.
Awesome.
Everybody who is watching, I appreciate you guys watching.
Hold on, before you wrap this up,
Jesus
I
Christ.
need to remind your viewers to harass the shit out of you because you said when you got 100 subs, you did a Twitter poll, and you said, "See, Red's tits, Work's tits, or a setup," and your tits won, so you owe us.
That is coming out. That will be coming out tomorrow. I will put it out tomorrow at 1:00.
Oh, cool.
And it will be my next
1:00 your time.
I'm sorry, I can't wait that long.
I don't have a camera until then. So we're
Benny, control your thirst. Go get water.
No,
3:00 Central and 4:00 Eastern. So that's 3:00 Central, 4:00 Eastern.
Right, there you go.
All right, but yes, the tit vid, and it's not a pic. It'll be a tit vid. Will be coming out tomorrow as a special 100 sub video.
Dude, I'm going to beat off so hard of that shit. I mean,
you know what? I hope
I'm going to record it too. I'm going to record it and then send it to you, man.
I'm going to upload that shit to Pornhub.
All right. But again, thank you guys for coming to the Devil's Advocates. I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to subscribe to all these lovely guests that I have and check out the content. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. Give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb down. Put a thumb in me. Anyway. Yeah, give me thumbs. I ain't no goat over here. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.